Hello and welcome back to the Rope Access and Climbing Podcast. I'm your host, Mikey Stevenson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the update that Irata released last week. If this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. So stay tuned. Step into your harness and get ready for a podcast about the vertical world. All right, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. So today we are talking about the Irata update to the TACS document. So for the people who are unaware what the TACS document is, that is the Training Assessment and Certification Scheme. I'll also be talking here today about the document itself and what was released, and that's it. And this is all we know. So let's dive in. All right, so changes to the TACS document. Subsections here is 9.4.3, 9.4.4, and then continuing on to 9.4.5, 9.4.6. So we're going to be talking about these here, reading it word for word here, and then kind of diving into, what does that mean, or kind of my thoughts. So, all right. So first one here, 9.4.3. Where a candidate fails a revalidation assessment, the candidate's existing certification shall not remain valid. Yep, I completely support this 100%. If you fail your assessment, you fail your assessment. You didn't meet the requirements for that revalidation. You knew what was expected of you coming in. You know what you need to do. I've seen it before where people come in within 6 months of their recert and they have a bad day. Yes, I understand it sucks, but it's a test for a reason, right? But here I've seen where assessors allow them to continue onwards until their certification expires. But now it's just black and white here. So I think they did a really good job in clearing that one up. Now, 9.4.4 here, where a candidate fails an upgrade assessment, the candidate's existing certification should remain valid until expiry. Now, obviously, if you're expired, you're not able to upgrade. Okay, remember that one. But so here, if you come in, you fail your assessment, your existing certification, so if you're going from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, that certification that you currently have will stay valid unless obviously you do something really bad and unfortunately you lose your entire certification. So it's really up to you to make sure that you're ready for that assessment, you're competent at your existing level, so if there's any question, you at least still have a certification at the end of the day. Okay. Now, additional clauses here, 9.4.5. So revalidation and upgrade assessments resulting in a fail due to a major discrepancy on any syllabus item cannot be continued for the purpose of revalidating the technician to a lower level. In the event that this happens, you get to come back in 60 days. You get to do the exam again. But no training is required. Now, my personal feeling here is if you have the ability for the training, take it, okay? 2 days, 4 days, whatever it is. The more time you spend in the training center, the more, proficient you're going to be and the better you're going to be at the end of the day. So, take all the training you can get. But so we are clear, it is not a requirement. Okay. Now, going back to the upgrade side of things for a major discrepancy, I hope that's pretty clear. If you get a major, your day is done. You did not meet the requirements for that upgrade or that revalidation. So major discrepancies, game over. Okay, now this is where it starts getting a little bit tricky here, is 9.4.6. Now, for myself, I really overthought this. So I kind of reached out to a couple people to make sure that I had a more clear of an understanding of what they're trying to imply here. So level 2 and level 3 revalidation and upgrade assessments resulting in a fail due to a third minor discrepancy can continue for the purpose of revalidating the technician to a lower level, providing all required syllabus items at the lower level were passed. Obviously, no more than 2 minor discrepancies for any of these syllabus items. So, okay, they have some subsections A, B, C here. We'll maybe dive into that. But what does this really look like? This is where it gets a little tricky. So, to kind of put it into perspective on a practical base, this is kind of how I had to kind of do it for myself. So, prime example would be beginning of your day, and the assessor is like, I just want you to go warm up, do a level 1 maneuver, go climb through that re-anchor. Excellent, great. Okay, you're upgrading to 2 or you're upgrading to 3, whatever it may be. Okay, so you go up and, you have a brain fart, beginning of the day, assessment jitters, whatever, and you get, say, a minor discrepancy for an ID handle being left open or a low backup device, whatever it is. Okay, you come down, the assessor's like, okay, I'll give you a minor discrepancy for that, XYZ. All right, well, that sucks. Dust it off, continue on your day. All right, then your day continues. You go do your assessment. Say this person's doing their level 2. You get 2 more minor discrepancies and you fail on level 2 maneuvers, whatever those rescue maneuvers are, the rigging, whatever it is, obviously level 2 maneuvers. Well, you can revalidate your level 1, okay, providing that you don't have 3 minor discrepancies under a level 1 syllabus item. Okay, great. So that 1 minor discrepancy you got on the re-anchor will carry on. You finish your level 1 assessment, you recert your level 1. Great. End of the day. Okay, bummer. Yeah, you didn't upgrade, but you still have a certification. Cool. Now, say you're a level 3 and you're going up to do a aid climb rescue or a short link rescue. Let's keep this to the level 3. Short link rescue. So you go up and miraculously you have 3 open carabiners or something. Okay, 3 minor discrepancies. Bam, you're done. Okay, you haven't even made it to the rescue portion, but you failed on the aid climb. Okay, is that a level 1 failure, so you lose everything, or is that a level 3 maneuver? Well, the point here is that it's based on intent. Okay, so if the assessor says, hey, I need you to go do the short link rescue up there, go rescue that individual, that's the intent. The only reason you're going up there is because you've been told to go there. You're not just aid climbing around, whatever, working on level 1 maneuvers. You're going up there, you're utilizing a level 1 maneuver, yes, to access it. But the intent and the thought process here is from start to finish, you come off the ground, that is the maneuver that you're working on, okay? Where this really makes it a lot more easy to understand, if you will, and maybe a little bit more relatable for the level 2s and 3s is a vertical aid climb, for instance. A vertical aid climb is a level 2 maneuver or a level 3 maneuver. So there is no item there that you could fail on. You can do anything on a vertical aid climb maneuver that would be transferred back to your level 1 for the recert, if that makes sense. So, you're on the vertical aid climb rescue and leave an ID handle open. Well, just because you leave an ID handle open doesn't mean that that carries over to your level 1 syllabus. It's not relatable. The intent is you're doing one maneuver, your major minor discrepancies will reflect that item, that syllabus item. Okay, so that's pretty much what that comes down to. I wanted to put this out there to kind of give you a more of a practical understanding of what is happening here. So, kind of take that confusion out of it for those people. All right. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, if you think that this is a good thing or bad thing, or Irata's on track here and it's doing well, let me know in the comments below. Let's chat about this. If there's any kind of scenarios you're like, well, I was thinking about this, and how's this going to be the ruling or whatever, drop that in the comments below as well. And let's chat about it. Obviously, these are new changes. It just effective immediately. So, you're going to go get assessed next week. It's probably a good idea what to look out for. So anyways, yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. It's down here in the bottom corner. Hit the bell for notifications as I put out new content every Sunday. I'm going to be dropping these little news updates here as things keep coming out. And yeah, just kind of keep you up to date with what's happening in our industry. I know that there's lots of people out there that have not subscribed. So like I said, please do. It's free. It's easy. It supports me. It helps me. If you like this video or this podcast, please make sure to like it, show me your support, and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Till next time.